Yo, what's up, guys? Finally, in another trade recap on the last day of June, I'm making basically zero dollars on ES or the S&P 500. So getting into the day, um, I didn't really have like a solidified bias, as I could see us going both ways to these like stacked lows, rebalance this leg from Monday, but also take out this high. And on yes, obviously we have like this little high time frame low resistance pull. What we do end up doing on market open is pre-market open, we sweep this low. Also here we get an SMT off of these lows. So to this high, we obviously break structure on the 5 minute after the market open candle closed. We make this 5 minute for value gap, but I saw this entry, this like break of structure order block entry, but what I wasn't a fan of was ES wasn't really doing anything at that time. Yeah, this is the candle. What is this candle? Like, we do have triple equal highs, but still, this this isn't an entry on ES at all. Like, Nasdaq has a clean entry. ES doesn't have an entry at all in this kind of chop. But what we do end up making is another 5 minute gap after taking out these highs, breaking above them, which was nice. We take out, I need to actually see. Yeah, this is like a 30-minute high, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 30-minute for value gap. But I wasn't really worried about that, to be honest. What we do end up doing is on Nasdaq, we wait, this is it. We get into, as you can see, 5 minute low. I'll recheck it. Yeah, I think we can count that as 5 minute equilibrium. We get into 5 minute equilibrium. We get into this 5 minute. So what do we have? We have pretty nice low time frame alignment. On yes, we unfortunately don't get an for value gap, but we get this very nice rejection on Nasdaq. This is a very good rejection candle. And well, what I wanted is Nasdaq to inverse this gap, but yeah, on the yes, I wanted us to break structure. So what I did was just wait another. Wait, is it another candle? Actually, it's not another candle. Well, yeah, I still would have, even if Nasdaq broke, Nasdaq inverse this gap, but ES didn't break, then I would have still waited for a break just for that extra confirmation. And why would I get this extra confirmation? Because by then, yes, I'm pretty sure, yeah, by then we made a 15-minute right here, and on, yeah, on ES way down there. Actually, I'll mark it out just so you can see it on the 1 minute. So we have 15-minute over here. That's why I kind of waited extra, and I just put my limit at the order block. I didn't really care about this little move, as during it I didn't really see us getting into anything, like not taking any more like draw or anything that I would have to be worried about. Because if we did, then I would have waited for like a confirmation out of a retrace, but I just place, as you can see, on this order block right here, and yeah, aligned nicely with this value gap. I just put my stop loss at this 1 minute low. What we do end up doing is start chopping around for almost 20 minutes in negative. I thought, since we're already doing this move, we might as well, or we're probably getting into this rejection block, which we do end up touching like perfectly. This candle was very promising. If we broke structure on this candle, this would have been so 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 much more of like a confident trade. But we do end up starting to chop, but still we kind of respect the wick, not retest it on both indexes, as you can see. And I was starting to get worried because, yeah, the moment of my entry is 10:06, so you would have had 10 more minutes until another 50-minute is created. But by here on this candle, so we already kind of show kind of signs of weakness, low-key to both directions. But we are at this point, and my stop loss is a just created 15-minute for value gap. So I was like, okay, I'm getting cooked. We're gonna probably retrace into this 15-minute and just bull run up. But we actually don't end up doing that. We suddenly get this like burst of volume on like this candle, and we start going up really nicely. Okay, that's just a break. Mark it out. We started going up really nicely. The only thing was that Nasdaq was in this chop, stuck in this chop, but trending, continuously higher and in profit. The same like kind of trade idea. Yeah, except this is the like IFG one. And originally I wanted to go at break even at this draw, which is not the start of like this liquidity pool, but the wick of it. And well, as you can see, that was obviously a great decision to think about that. But what I was worried about most in this scenario was that Nasdaq obviously took this high earlier than yes. And the scenario that started playing in my head is, okay, we're gonna make a 5-minute SMT, probably inverse this gap, and then target this 15-minute gap. And this was a very likely scenario to happen in my eyes, and to be honest, I still think this was a valid break even to go. And unfortunately I get stopped out by like literally like a tick or two, and then bull run like crazy. Like, why couldn't we have this volume immediately? Why did we have to start chopping around? It would have been a different story. But yeah, due to us already kind of due to this move mostly, and making this SMT, I felt like, yeah, I'm if I don't go break even, there's a high chance I'm gonna get stopped out. So I went break even the moment Nasdaq took this high, and yeah, this is just like a 5-minute high, so it's not like that big of importance. It was more, to be honest, to me, it was more about this high than this high. And yeah, we just end up bull running to take profit, basically, and get this like perfect take profit. Yeah, as I said before, originally I wanted to go take profit on the like first high, but seeing this and knowing there's a 50-minute gap, and at 10:30 we made a 30-minute gap. 30-minute gap. So yeah, it just kept getting worse to kind of stay with this take profit stop loss here. I believe this was, first of all, a valid trade, idea, and even more importantly, in like today's factor, a valid break even. A valid break even. I think I like obvious if we went down and actually we did what I thought would happen, I for sure would have regretted not going break even if I didn't. So yeah, not a lot of thoughts coming to my mind as it's been so warm the past 2 days. It was like 40 degrees Celsius or something like that. So my mind is kind of heat stroked, but still, at least what I'm happy about is I executed basically how I was supposed to, and I didn't hesitate on the setup and actually entered, which is very important as that really is my only struggle in trading. So for sure getting like a little confidence boost that the setup actually played out though. And really, as for like cons of this trade, the only opposites were this 15-minute, but I really wasn't worried about it as we were pretty far. And I thought like this isn't like that big of a move. Like maybe if it wasn't for this retrace and this 5-minute, if this was just kind of cut this whole part and make it go up higher, I probably would have waited. But since we got at least a solid retrace, I really wasn't worried. And the fact that we were 150, wait, 150 points from it, I wasn't really that much worried. Seeing these setups, I just entered on ES because of those targets, low key, since on Nasdaq we really just had like kind of nothing. We really did have like kind of nothing. Well, this is like a 30-minute high, 30-minute gap. Not a lot of targets on Nasdaq, and that was the second kind of takeaway. We didn't really have targets like that close, that close. Although this was a pretty good target, and I think that's okay. That's okay. So in my system, this is a valid trade once again, and ending this month at one loss, one win, and one break even, counting it still as a win. So 2, 4, 3, and basically ending it at like genuine break even the whole month. Yeah, I did have like a bad kind of month in terms of hesitation wise, especially that price action just wasn't ideal at all. And price action, especially last week, was like very weird. So for example, last week I wasn't even really like mad at myself that I was hesitant as it was more like caution, because the market last week was genuine on some weird stuff. And yeah, I'm happy to finally be entering trades again, and I just hope, kind of marking um, June as the last month of unprofitability, and I hope that we can start July at its best. And I really need to bring my A game in terms of entering setups. So yeah, I think that's really it. I think that's really it. I Yeah, let's just tell myself and all of you guys good luck in the month of July, and I hope July will be the month that not only I pass the eval and get funded, but I think it's really achievable if I genuinely execute trades to get my first payout. And then August should go a lot smoother, as yeah, really my issue wouldn't be people like, for example, getting funded close to a payout and blowing the funded out of revenge trading. In my case, it really is just having to enter trades. I'm like the opposite of most people. Most people enter too many trades. I enter trades too early despite seeing these wild setups play out. So yeah, good luck to everyone in the month of July. I hope you guys had a good June. And also outside of trading, and I hope you guys have had or will have a good day today, depending on when you watch it. And see you the next time when I take a trade. Hopefully, the next time a valid setup happens. So, yeah, see you guys next time.